Hello, everybody. Welcome to those psychic investigator. So, guys, it's been a while. I just received a message from someone being worried about me. I'm okay. There's nothing wrong. Honestly, it's been that I've had to do some other work, and the thing with my parents, it's just a lot. Honestly, it's a lot of changes, a lot of like details. So there's nothing, there's nothing wrong with me. It's just that it's a like honestly when I was in New York, right? It's easier because it was just me pretty much. But now it's not. So even when I'm here in the office, it's not as it's a shorter time, right? So I'm sorry I can't always it is what it is. It's okay. I hope you understand. I meant to do videos even earlier today, but I feel like my headspace is just like, focusing on different things, all kinds of things. Uh, and not just medical, just like documents and all kinds of things. I can't be too specific, but it's good. It's all good. It's nothing wrong. It's just life. But anyway, all is well, and there's and I think, guys, honestly, the stuff that's coming out is so crazy that has been coming out, and everything is happening that it's also a little bit maddening, right, to deal with it. So that's part of it. But I wanted to tell you about today, like some interest. I talked to Karina. I always talk to Karina, and I had an interesting experience about. So I was running errands, doing this and that, and then it's basically this about what we're living through, right? So guys, my sleep has been crazy. Like I can't sleep, and I'm usually not one of these people, but I've been trying to go to bed early. I just literally can't. So it's been like intense, but I do think it's because of what's happening. So today I had to go to this to pick up a prescription from a doctor that one of my doctors here, and then I went to Crystal Store, of course. There's another one that I went to, and then I had this, I was listening to this music. And this is gonna it's like when I was a teenager. I mean, it was kind of like punk rockish a little bit. But there's a I think a lot of people who had a phase of there's a band called Joy Division. It's a post-punk band from Manchester, UK. And there's a lot of like documentaries about them. It's a long story, but basically there's a singer who killed himself. And the songs are very like echoey, eerie, and the lyrics are very like very dark, about like dystopian. But when I was growing up, it was a different kind of punk music I liked. But as I got older, Joy Division, I got interested in it because I had my past life regression of the Second World War, and a lot of the songs reminded me of that somehow. And and I was listening to this song today that came. I have a playlist, like a shuffled playlist on Spotify, and I got and so so it was like I'm sorry, I'm just jumping all over the place here, but let me get the lyrics. It's called Disorder. Okay, this song. And it's a again, I'm not gonna play the song because if I do, then the whole video will be like flagged or whatever. But I'll just read the lyrics. Okay, just one second. I'm gonna read it together because I think it's really um okay. So I've been waiting for a guy to come and take me by the hand. Could these sensations make me feel the pleasures of a normal man? Lose sensation, spare the insults, leave them for another day. I've got this spirit. Lose the feeling, take the shock away. It's getting faster, moving faster now. It's getting out of hand. on the 10th floor, down the back stairs, into no man's land. Lights are flashing, cars are crashing, getting frequent now. I've got the spirit, lose the feeling, let it out somehow. What means to you, what means to me, and we will meet again. I'm watching you, I'm watching her. I'll take no pity from your friends. Who is right, who can tell, and who gives a damn right now? Until this spirit, new sensation takes hold, then you know. Until this spirit, new sensation takes hold, then you know. Until the spirit, new sensation takes hold, then you know. I've got the spirit, but lose the feeling. I've got the spirit, but lose the feeling, 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 feel. So it's a kind of an intense song. If you're familiar with Joy Division, I don't recommend it if you're having a dark day, because it's a little intense then like that. But anyway, but the point is actually okay. Let me show you this picture of him. He's very oh wow, this is a haunted picture. But anyway, so that's him. He died at a very young age in 1980, right? So so the thing is, I feel like I was like picking up on him, on what he was like, on what he was saying. And I was like, why is this? It's like, because what the way the song goes, I was like, it's exactly what I was feeling like now. And what it is, I'm just going to try to say it here. It's that we're at a time when we're finally seeing the evil, because what I picked up from the Joy Division music that connected with my spirit before was this feeling of like having been through World War II and the awful things that happened then. And I got the message that he had to go because he could remember those things, but the evil was too big and he couldn't handle it. He wasn't strong. He didn't feel like he was strong enough to deal with the darkness. And the message was that we are now strong enough to deal with the darkness. And the moment we look into it, because it was like this, the song is like this, the songs, a lot of the song, Joy Division songs have this element of like the darkness that comes and then it kind of pulls away. But it showed me that this is the moment where we're looking, oh my God, it's so scary. We're going to look it in the eye as if we're looking at the devil in the eye. And when we do that, the light comes because we lose the fear when we confront these things, and that's what we're going through. And that's the thing. And I was somehow I was thinking of Elon Muscovite, and the horrible things he's done on so many levels, and how so many of these, a lot of it, I don't know, they say all men, but a lot of people are like, oh, Elon, he's so smart, Elon this and that. It's like they are afraid, and a lot of people seem to be afraid of confronting these people, putting limits in them. But no, we don't have to do that. We're going to look at them and say, we're not afraid of you. And that's how their power dissipates. And we're in the center of it. And the message from your Ian Curtis from Joy Division is this: that now is the time that we are seeing the evil just like he saw it, but we can confront it and sit still with it, and it will fade away, because this is the era that we're dealing with. So that's that, okay? And again, I know probably the generation of you guys, my listeners, my viewers, are actually my parents' age. A lot of you, I love you, by the way. So you may not know what Joy Division is, but for those of you who do today, I look a hippie. I look like I don't belong in the Joy Division concert, but that's okay. That's okay. It's okay. No, I'm an eclectic person. I think I hope you are too. So anyway, so that's the story. I got the feeling. Okay. So anyway, haunted here. So that's this moment of like where the evil is doing everything to stay in power, and we're facing it. And as we face it, it fades away. Not that doesn't go away, but it is unmasked. And it's so much of it has to do with this like psyopsy of like the you know of the mind, of people getting afraid. We're not afraid anymore. We're facing it. We're dealing with it. So that's that. Now, that was just my comment. I know, again, I just have to share that with you. And now let's start. There's some, again, as you know, so much happening. So let me just pause and get to today's topic. So I'm looking here at the State of the Union, and it's going to be at 9 p.m. So 9 p.m. Eastern time. And right now it's over here, it's at 8 o'clock local time, and that's about 6 p.m. Eastern time. So I'm going to look into this now. Okay. And I do the protection. I'd like to ask for protection. A beautiful ray of light coming on top of my head as I breathe in. I feel my lungs as I breathe out. I create a circle. I create a circle. I step into it. I step into it. I feel protected. I feel connected. I like to ask that information come only from the highest sources, that it create the good and not the good, and so it is. Okay. So um so let's look into this disaster. Okay, so what's going on here with yeah, I just see, wow, that it's like a monster, those alien movies when the monster's trying to come out of the person's mouth. And it's like he's trying to be as evil as possible, but almost like his brain can't keep up with it. So he's collapsing in real time. No, and they're saying it's the last, honestly, I almost don't believe it, but it's saying it's the last time he'll make a speech, his last public speech. Is it the outside of really? No. And it's saying the more, like, how do you say this? The more time passes, the more horrible stuff comes out about him, the gorier and the more aggressive he becomes. And they say he may be trying to start some kind of war with Iran, but I don't think is it gonna happen? I think there could be some missiles, but not much, honestly. And okay. And what else? Jared is really nervous. Wow, and I see there's something. There's a collapse. There's a collapse happening, and it's interesting. He's telling me about what I just said about the Joy Division and looking into evil and staring at it, and it starts to collapse when they realize they have no power over you. They lose purpose. So that's interesting. All right, so and it's saying more. It's gonna. There's stuff coming out about him more about the absolute horrific things he's been doing. And wow, and I even see Mike Johnson being shocked at what comes out of his mouth. And there's a visible audible gasps in the audience, and they know that it's over. But it's weird. Okay, but it has been over for a long time. It feels like. What is the difference this time? It's saying he's gonna go. Wow, he's gonna go cross the line, and it says something about the children. He won't be able to contain himself. So, and it shows me like it's the belly of the beast. It's the moment where we've seen who this guy is, and here we are with the spectacle of this criminal organization being in power, and we are but this is weird, like that people are kind of like, wow, it's really over. Like we seem to be kind of almost, I don't say happy about it, but it's just imminent. It's very obvious. And I see also JD Vance being like, oh yeah, we're next. And Peter's like, JD, it's almost your time. It's almost your turn. We're gonna be together. We're gonna be president. We're gonna be president. Yeah, yeah, soon, soon. But then, yeah, I just see like the history catching up with them, like everything happening. And I'm supposed to go back to the US. I was gonna go out, so now I'm like delaying until like the second week of March. So, but it tells me that by the time, like, this is going to be a momentous time. We have what, 2 weeks? What was that, right? So something like 2 weeks, more than 2 weeks. But it's saying some of the most dramatic times. So sit in and have popcorn. Okay, is what I got. So, okay, so wow. All right, so this is that. And it shows me, guys, as I'm talking to you, I'm remembering the Joy Division comment, and then the collapse of government, and the collapse, and then as things start to crumble, flowers emerge. The news, oh, the spring also, that's right, but also meaning this is the decay. The decay is collapsing onto itself, and after the decay, something else comes, and it's something much better. So that's the end of the sign. Oh, end of the sign. So okay, all right. So guys, I'm gonna come back. Okay, I just wanted to give you a quick hello, and I feel like I've been like this, but I'm gonna come back soon to the old, pattern. Is just like I said, it's a little cray cray. But I'm gonna keep going. Okay. All right. So think about watching. I'll see you very soon. Bye.